Hello everyone, I wanted to use this screencast as a way to offer feedback on your final project. So hopefully this will be a nice personal way that I can highlight all the wonderful areas that this group put together, a little better than just giving you text comments. So I'm going to be kind of hopping back and forth to a lot of different tabs here, as you can see, so I apologize for that, but I want to have kind of everything up at one point so you can see what I'm going with here. First off the bat, excellent project. I love how this project is so centered on Google Apps for Education. I love how organized it is. And I love how you're using so many different aspects of Google Apps, from Google Docs, Google Slides, to Google Sites, Hangouts. What a wonderful way to showcase these products. As I mentioned in other assignments, if you'll allow me to, I would love to, again, add this to our social media outlets as a great sort of example of how you can use Google Apps to really put together a really nice project for a graduate program, but also what a wonderful way to expose students to Google Apps and really, how should I say this, I guess, really I think give them such a wonderful creative learning experience here. So this was absolutely wonderful. So let me start off with this particular document here. So you have the I Love New York. This was a great written aspects. And here, I'm scrolling through here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my Turnitin viewer. Let me go back here and bring this up. This is what it looks like from the Turnitin aspect. Only problem with Turnitin does not yet allow for group submissions. So since Amy turned it in, only Amy can see my comments. But I kept them sort of brief because I really wanted to use the screencast. Thought the title page was fantastic. All right, that was just kind of a nice way to kind of catch our attention. That was really great. And overall, I thought the document was really super organized. You went through it, step by step. You followed the guidelines of the assignment perfectly. I thought it was such a great thing for fourth grade. My daughter's in second grade. She has to do a state project, and I kind of laugh because I love the teacher, but a little traditional. She's got to do like this, the cardboard, the cover. She's got an outline thing. It's all physical based, and there's so many great things that you did 2 years later in fourth grade that's all digital based. So I'm trying to have her put some QR codes on her report cover to scan the different things. I'm trying to put some sort of technology into it beyond the traditional reports that we all did as when we were children, right? But I love the way, let me start off, as throughout the whole entire piece here, you really wove in your scholarly sources so nice. So you gave us a great understanding of what your premise was with the setting, and then you did a nice way of weaving in some great scholarly aspects. Nice balance of being a scholar practitioner, of showing us technology, and at the same time being a researcher and really understanding the theories and thinking behind the use of technology. So that was wonderful. Great introduction, great use of source material. I'll go back to all the sites in a moment. And thank you for using the ISTE standards throughout the piece. That was really strong. Okay. Overall, again, great use of all these aspects. I love the different technology being used here, using Google Maps. What a fun way, the kids to have fun using Google Maps with all of this. And I'll come back to the modules in a moment. And great way to weave in ELA standards, right? Great persuasive writing. Perfect. So again, I kind of was redundant. I thought great use of technology. I love the peer writing piece through Google Docs. That's so great for students to actually understand that and to see each other's writing and to work on group projects together. Absolutely wonderful. So I thought this was a really nice document, and I thought everything really flowed really nicely here. And I love how you again incorporate all the standards at the end again, and then a nice reference list of all the different sources that the group used. So that was really well done. Okay, so let me go back to the document here. So that's what I'm looking at. So I guess the best way to do this, I'll just work off your slide. I really like this. What a nice way to share this. I like how you just shared this slide as a link and everything is here together. So I guess we'll just kind of go in order as the way I was going through it. So here's your learning modules. This brings up your site. I guess we'll get back to the introduction of the site. I loved the use of Google Sites here, and I really just loved all the embedded videos. I thought they were so well done and so well placed, and what a great use of screencasting throughout all of this.